Hi guys, welcome to this week's edition of Tuesdays at 2 with Leslie and Emily. Hope everyone's doing well. Today we're just going to talk about one topic actually. We are going to talk about something that really as a business owner you should be using. You're thinking a lot about learning and kind of how to continue to educate yourself. And one really amazing tool for this is podcast. So I'm assuming you're all fairly familiar with podcasts. There's been, big ones like Serial and
This American Life.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So those are, pretty popular podcasts. But there's a lot of podcasts out there that are kind of out there for you as a business owner that talk about business, marketing, entrepreneurship. Some really key podcasts that you could be listening to in your free time. That's kind of the best part about podcasts, right? Is they're a pretty small time commitment.
Yeah.
They're free, so you can listen to them, while you're working out, while you're
cleaning.
Yeah, walking your dog in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So the good thing about podcasts is, you can download them and they just kind of get saved. You don't have to listen to them right then.
Mm-hmm.
So really it's, you're kind of creating your own playlist there, your own radio station for you to listen to all the topics and kind of things that you want to listen to at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So Apple Podcasts alone features more than 500,000 active podcasts across 100 languages.
So many podcasts.
Yeah, so there is so much out there for you to choose from. And there's going to be, the top quality, high level down to the guy in his garage that's recording with his friends. But all of them have, something cool about them, something you can learn. So really today we want to talk to you about 10 podcasts that you should be listening to that kind of have a aspect of growth associated with them for entrepreneurs and business owners.
Yeah, out of all those 500,000 podcasts, we've done the work for you. We've chosen our 10 favorite ones that we love to listen to and that we think you should be listening to.
Yes, exactly. So just in case you don't know, if you have an Apple iPhone, you have Apple Podcasts there to listen to podcasts. For Android users, it's Google Play Music, and even Spotify now you can listen to podcasts on. All free, okay?
Yeah.
Free tool. Okay, so the first podcast we're going to talk about today is called Marketplace Money, and this gets posted daily from Monday to Friday, and it examines what the day and money delivered through stories, conversations, and newsworthy numbers.
Nice. Now, this is our fearless leader, Roy Lamphere's new favorite podcast. It's called Exponent, and it is a weekly podcast about tech and society. Very cool stuff on there.
Yep. Next up is Mixergy. This gets posted every 2 to 3 days, and it's where the ambitious learn from a mix of experienced mentors through interviews and courses, which is kind of cool that it kind of guides you through.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have ETL, Entrepreneurial Thought Leaders, which is posted once a week. And this is a candid exploration of the entrepreneurial journey where the leaders come in and share personal stories of their success and even setbacks. The cool thing about this is it's through Stanford University, and they really bring in their engineering and business school students, and they bring these leaders like Google to them to talk to them and share their experiences. It's really cool.
Yeah,
and
it's a good one.
Share it with you too.
Total good one, guys. Yes. And next is my personal favorite, and it's Girl Boss. And so you might be familiar, heard of Sophia Amoruso. She founded Nasty Gal, and so she's an author. So she created this podcast where they interview boundary-pushing women who've made their mark. So it's a very good podcast. I highly recommend checking out.
Cool. Next is Planet Money. This is posted twice a week, and it's the economy explained with stories and surprises.
Ooh.
So imagine your friend said, let's meet up at the bar and talk about the economy.
Sure.
And it was actually fun. So that's kind of the approach this podcast takes, and people really seem to love it.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, how I built this, and this one is twice a week, and it's Guy Raz, and he dives into stories behind some of the world's best-known companies, right? So it does a really good job of weaving a narrative journey about innovators, entrepreneurs, and idealists and the movements that they built.
Okay, cool. Next is Masters of Scale. This is posted weekly, and this is an original podcast by LinkedIn co-founder and former PayPal COO Reid Hoffman, and he shows how companies grow from zero to gazillions. And the stories really unfold kind of like a music-infused detective story, so it's really cool how he tests theories and kind of works with famous leaders. Another cool thing about Masters of Scale, it's the first American media program to commit to a 50-50 gender balance for guests.
Love that. So great. And it's a great program, too.
Yeah.
So cool stuff. All right. So now we have Near and Far Business Behavior on the Brain. And this is a podcast that comes out a new episode every Monday. And it's about business, behavior, and the brain.
Nice. Good insights to customers.
Yes.
There. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then last is Founder, which is Foundr, no E, and that is posted weekly. It's from Nathan Chan. And he helps you learn from the greatest minds in business. He goes out and speaks to some of the most successful entrepreneurs and founders in the world and finds out really what exactly it takes to become successful so you can learn from them, which is amazing.
Yeah.
The whole point of this whole exercise.
Right, exactly. Super awesome podcast. All these podcasts are amazing, you guys. We really hope you check them out. Let us know in the comments if you have your own personal favorites. We'd love to give them a listen. If you take a, listen to any of the ones that we suggested, we want to know what you think. Hit us up in the comments, please.
Yeah, and we're gonna, we know we went kind of fast, so we're gonna actually post links to these podcasts in the comments so that you guys can take a look as well.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Hope you like them.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. Take care.